Alright, Hazebig here, and I'm shooting a video on how to remove the 420 chain. Alright, this is a DB Offroad 420 X-ring chain. Alright, it should be probably the same for the regular, the non-O-ring chain too. Alright, except this one has O-rings. Alright, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to attempt to take it out, alright, while it's on the bike. So Hazebig is always curious about this, and I'm getting ready to change the motor on this bike, so I need to get this off. Alright, now I could take it off by taking the whole swing arm off and everything, the jack shaft and everything, but I'm gonna see if I can take it off while it's on the bike, because that is one of the features about this 420 chain kit. Alright, that you have a clip type master link right here. Alright, so I've kind of looked at it, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Alright, and this is the best way I think you could do it, is you do it from this position right here. All right, this position right here, because there's nowhere else it'll come out, guys. Is what I want to say. So that would make installing it very difficult. So I think installing it is gonna, uninstalling it won't be so hard, but installing it might be difficult, and you may have to loosen your chain tension or two. All right, but let's see if we could do it without loosening it. Okay, so I've got a pair of Tusk master link pliers. Okay, there they are, and I'm going to use these to take it out. You could probably just use a regular pliers, or maybe like a punch or something, and a hammer, but I'm going to use these master link pliers because that's what they're for. Okay, so I'm going to take the master link clip off. Always kind of tricky. There we go. Sometimes they're kind of tricky, especially when they're new. Okay, and then what I want to do, okay, take the clip out. All right, so remember the way the clip was going. All right, it should go counterclockwise. All right, and then you want to take the side plate out and the O-rings. Okay, so there's the side plate, and then the O-rings. It's brand new, guys. It looks oh so pretty. Okay, and then you can take the rest of the master link out. Okay, looks like it's coming out nicely. If yours is kind of grimy and dirty, it may not come out this smoothly. All right, and I'm gonna pull it out, and then the chain should just come apart. Okay, there it is. Make sure you don't lose the O-rings. All right, guys. All right, make sure you don't lose these O-rings. All right, make sure they're there. All right, there should be 2 on this one and then 2 on the outside. All right. All right, I'll make a video on putting it back when I get to that step. Okay, and then you can just take it off. All right, and then I'm gonna feed it through the front here. All right, and then I'm gonna, that's a good question, how do I do this? I'm just gonna pull it out, I guess. Yeah, you can just pull it straight out like that. Boom, there it is, I got it. Not bad, that was pretty easy. All right, so yeah, just kind of remember how everything went on. All right, try to put it back the way you found it. Okay, but there it is, there's the chain, and it's all out. Here's what's left. All right, there's your master link right there. That's the back plate. This is the plate that's in the front. All right, and then there's the clip right there. All right, just make sure if you have the O-ring or the X-ring, whatever they call it, that you don't lose those. Okay, they're important for the life of your chain. Okay. All right. All right, Hazebig here. I got my new motor in there, and now it's time to go put the chain back on. All right, so I hope it's on the loosest. All right, so yeah, make sure. Okay, so make sure your motor is as loose as possible. All right, so I'm gonna go pry up on the motor here. Okay, just make sure this is. All right, push that up as much as possible. Okay. Might be good. Let me get it a little more. If I remember remember correctly, it was a half before. Okay, because if it's too thin, it's not gonna fit. All right, guys, if it's too tight, it's not gonna fit. Do it from the top or the bottom, but you just find a way to feed it up in there. All right, and then I'm gonna turn the wheel back. Okay, it's not enough. You gotta feed it more. Feed it more. Okay, so yeah, feed it in this way, and then try to get it up in there, and then spin the wheel back. All right, it helps if you're on a stand, but I can't really put it on a stand right now because I don't have the freaking. What happened here? Okay, I don't have the skid plate, so if I can spin the wheel, oh, it slips all the time. There we go. Okay, see, I'm holding it down so it does that. Just keep on. I'm picking the bike up with the wheel and spinning it. Okay, at some point we'll come out the other side, and then I think that where we want to put it is back here again. All right, so you want to move it back a little bit. Okay, see, that's where the master link goes. You want it in that position. Sorry, I keep on hitting it. These are like super tired right now. So you can see if your chain comes off, it's gonna make a big mess. It might break something, all right? Okay. I'm gonna pull this till it's taut. Okay. Put that on there. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. Okay. I got loosen the chain up a bit. So here we go. Now they meet up. All right. Did they meet up enough? I don't know. We'll find out. And so don't forget the O-rings. All right, the O-rings are in there. Okay, get those two guys close to each other. Ah, I got it. All right. Go ahead and put your outer plate back on with the O-rings. All right. So you got the O-rings in there. All right. Try to put it the way you found it, but actually it's probably better to put the O-ring on there first. Okay. Okay, I got the O-rings on there. Just try to your best to put it back the way you found it. All right. I think it goes the other way. Okay. Yeah. So just try your best to put it back the way you found it. All right. I'm going to put the master link back in. Remember, it's got to go counterclockwise, guys. And when you might want to mark the master link, like how you took it apart, you know, just the direction and all that stuff. Okay. Get my master link pliers. Now what I have to do is squeeze it with the this guy. There we go. Okay. Also, if I were you, I would put some kind of silicone sealer stuff, all right, gasket maker, on the master link so it won't come off. All right. You definitely don't want this chain to come off. All right. Okay, there you go. So I just demonstrated putting the chain back on. The important part is you got to get it loose enough where you can get the chain back together again, okay? What I did is I fed it from the bottom. What I did is I fed it from the front sprocket up to here, all right? And then I spun the wheel, all right? And I fed it around the sprocket, all right? And then I lined it up back here again, where I installed the master link back here again, okay? And it worked pretty good. Okay, so make sure that's going counterclockwise, all right? You got the O-rings in there if you have an O-ring chain, all right? Okay, so there you go. I just demonstrated reinstalling the chain. All right, well, I demonstrated removing the chain and then reinstalling the chain, all right, after you're done. All right, it's definitely harder installing it. Okay, and you got to make sure this is loose enough. All right, here's me go.